Hey guys, Suhrgirl here, back with another game called The Inheritance of Crimson Manor. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to get all the trophies on PS4 and PS5. There isn't a platinum, unfortunately. This game for me was on sale. I had it on my wish list. It was on sale for like $3. I can't remember if that was for both versions, PS4 and PS5, or separately. But either way, it was a good deal. Um, this guide may work for Xbox and Steam for the most part, but I do think at least on the Steam version they have like extra ones where you have to pick up a lot of the files or whatnot, which I'm probably not going to focus on too much. Also, this video is probably going to be in parts, at least two, at most four, just because I don't have a lot of time at this right this second to play it, and I'll try to do it in parts, and cause I have to go work at some point and I don't think I would want to do a live stream and then stop it and then do another one. So, all right, so let's go ahead and hit new game. I turned music off on music slider as well as the volume slider, so hopefully it doesn't have music when I start here. Okay, here we go. After working for more than 10 years as a private assistant of the enigmatic railroad magnate Hadley Strange, the news of his sudden death launched his entire family takes you by surprise. You have now been appointed as the executor in charge of fulfilling his last will and as caretaker of his majestic manor, a luxurious property on the outskirts of London. See, I would say you now have, not you have now. That's weird. Upon your arrival at the mansion, you found a cryptic set of instructions that could make you change your mind about who your former employer really was. So now it says you move around, or no, it says L3 to get a hint on your progress, R3 to display current objective. So hint. There you go. I get rid of that. Oh, this sucks. There's no sound at all. Yeah, so things like this you might have to pick up for a trophy. But pick up the doorknob. I'm not sure if this is important. I don't think it is. At least not at the moment, anyway. Yep, I get it. Yeah, see, I want to have sound, but I feel like if I turn sound on, which I can't even do that from here. Um, what is that controller or outlet? Oh, okay, that's PS5. Okay, so I thought it was the Xbox for a second. Actually, hold on. What the heck? Control scheme, settings. All of a sudden, music volume is all the way up. I didn't have it all the way up. Let's do something like this. See how that works. Wait, and hit the button to yep, music all the way down. We'll do it about there. Continue. See how it sounds. I like having a little bit of noise as I play. Okay, hold on. Turn that up a bit. That music in the beginning was what kind of made me nervous, but I think after that goes away, it's okay. Of course, now it's not going away, then I'm gonna get copyright claimed probably. Damn it. Sorry guys, I gotta turn this music back off. Or sound. This is really annoying the hell out of me. Alright, 1 second here. Can't actually do anything there yet. This door should be open though. It's locked. So we'll go in here. I think I know the codes for some of these, but I don't want to do them early necessarily. Okay, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this one early, I think. Not sure if it'll work or not, but let's try it. Let's see, start about here, I think. Then go all the way over to here, Cuba, and go all the way over to here for finally land here. Might not work because I haven't did the thing yet. There's some like thing like that you have to do. I know I did the module. I should be able to do it. Alright, so the door's locked. Find the door, access the will. I finally open it. Okay. So over here. I'm gonna go ahead and get this out of the way. Yeah, so this is trying out something you want to do later on. I don't even know if it'll let me open this yet. Okay, it will. I don't think there's much I can do in here at the moment, though. This is like end game area territory, but I happen to do that already. Buxton Manor. I actually know this one already. It's a boy doing that, or a guy doing that. Punching bag and the dress. I thought. Wait, is it not going to give it to me because I'm early? That don't make any sense. Oh, there it goes. Wrong one. Alright, okay. Okay, to solve this, might be hard to see because it's glare and everything, but just want to make sure these letters spell Nicholas. Yeah, the ultimate goal, I guess, is to find a family, and when you get all 3 blood vials of each of the kids, or whatever, you're sort of able to use that to open up the final door. And this is one of them. Oh, that's a cute. I know. There we go. so I will be using that for a long time. But yeah, I gotta find one of 3 of these for a trophy. Matter of fact, for now, since I'm already here, I will go ahead and put that there. Alright, so we won't want to come back here for a while until we have, I think there's like 2 more of those. I don't think there's anything else I can do over here, so yeah, let's go ahead and exit. Alright, oh wait, I can do this. Put that there. I think I want to have, there we go. This is one of 3 of these. Otherwise, I think that's it for now for this area. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of stuff out of order just so I know some of the like codes for it, but it's fine. It won't really change anything. I think this is locked. Yeah. Grab a key. Wait, anything on these? No, it's doors. Okay. All right, open up the drawer. Grab this key. Yep, nothing else there. Okay. So we got the train motor key, which to access that, I think we have to go upstairs. At least I know you can access it from upstairs, but I don't know if I have the ability to do so just yet. I do. Okay. So this is the bedroom for the twins. What's this? There we go. I think this is just like trial and error. I don't quite remember what it was. Okay, so bottom left, bottom left, top right. Bottom right? No. Top, alright. It's gotta be this one. Okay. Now this one? No. Alright. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. So I think it was bottom left, bottom right, bottom left, top right, top left, top right. Actually, that was pretty easy to figure out, I guess. Let's take this lighter. 1 second. Because there was an area you could use it at. I don't think it was this room. I think it was the other room. Yeah, it wasn't this one. It'd be in here. Okay, so this shows you some like uh, internal entry. That's going to be useful for a code. Although I don't think, I'm not sure we have the access to it. We might. Let me just. I think you have to go through that door to use the code first, though. Unless it's this one. Oh no, it is this. No, wait, no, it's not this one. Yeah, so we don't actually have access to use that code just yet, but that's fine. We'll come back later. So sorry if I'm not super organized. I'm just trying to go off memory as best I can. Yeah, so we want to go to Nicholas's room. Let's go down this way. Might be quicker. Yeah, because if you just go through the door, it'll take you all the way over here. You can open up this. Take this right here. And just kind of like align it. I think that's right. There we go. Now we got the chemical battery. First, let's go into Nicholas's room. Because we're already here. Oh, and I'll let you guys know when I happen to get a trophy, so that way if you're following along, you'll get the same trophy. There's never any reason going to the bathroom area, from what I can recall. I know later on it'll say check behind the painting here, one of the paintings, because you'll get this crown-shaped key. Otherwise, I think that might be everything. Oh, right, no, here's one. Tom and the Nutty Pig. So, nothing at the moment we can do, but turn it. I'm not going to actually read the story, but you see how they have like pull tabs. Go ahead and pull up, right, and down. Change page. Up, down on the left, down on the right. And you get a trophy called Toy Tester, which is for pulling all tabs on Little Tom's book. So that's one trophy out of the way. Alright, now over here, we want to spell the word Eureka, which I was an idiot and I was having a hard time figuring out what this word was. All I knew was that you can match certain colors and then figure out the rest. So I don't think that actually, did that do anything? I feel like it should have done something. I'm not sure if that did anything. Oh wait, no. Oh, whatever. That's weird. I don't think they just made this appear, because that would make no sense. It's just like a paper. Oh. Anyway, we got the key that we needed from here. Okay, let's continue. Can't remember if there's anything important in this. No? Okay. Okay. This is a trophy. Click on the family portrait. You get a trophy called Art Student. Inspect the family portrait. Okay, here's an annoying one. So you gotta get this ball into the hole in the bottom left, and the only way to do it is to rotate the thing, like the puzzle, whatever you want to call it. But the problem is when you rotate, you can't always see what you're doing. So you gotta kind of like think about where it will be at, and then did that just fall out? I've never had the ball actually fall out before. I might have to replay this game. I might get watch out. Oh, respawn ball. Okay, never mind. Oh, thank God. I was like, what the hell? Okay, why isn't it responding? Let's see if I back to menu and then we click on the game, see if it does it. Yeah, there's a trophy for getting that ball into the hole. Ball's back. I never actually had that happen before, so that's interesting. I didn't know it could happen. I don't see any way to fall out, but so now it goes down here, goes there, down. Don't want to go up. We want to go slightly left and then forward. There we go. Alright, so now we just want to go all the way down and then to the left. And there we go. Opens up that to get the key. Huh, thought that was a trophy. Maybe not. Well, either way, you got to get the key though, which is definitely part of some of the trophies. Alright, nothing else in here, so we can go ahead and exit this area. So we got 2 keys now and a key item. 2 key items. Technically 2 key items, but locked. Okay. This is the entrance to Twins room. Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and go back. First, we'll go back to the area with the spiral staircase. So this thing lights up, but it needs power, which is why we got this. Now I'll go ahead and flip that on. Go up the staircase. There's the only way it makes sense is if you're standing right here. So now we got that code. It's in our notebook here. I feel like I'm Steve from Blue's Clues, getting our notebook and clues. Alright, go in here. So now we'll use this code. So we got this like 3 lines with a slash through it, as well as another one that looks like a letter on top. So that one, that one. Now we got looks like a backward 4 almost. Looks like a backward 5, and then upside down T. There we go. That unlocks. And there we go. Now we got the monocular, I can't speak today. Monocular. All right, so first time you turn it on and off, it takes a moment to do it. And now every time it's just instant. Look over here. You can see it starts over here on the Solomon Island. It goes over to Cuba, then Great Britain, and then down to Madagascar. Normally I can hear it click, but now that I have sound kind of turned down, I'm a little worried about this. Alright, so Solomon Island. Let me see it on here. Oh, here it is. Okay, so look at the bottom. If it shows like trigger mechanism, that's how you know you got to the right spot. But if not, if you have sound on, you would hear like a sound that says it's like wrong. If it gets to the wrong spot or the same spot again. Cuba. There we go. Alright, cool. Expeditionary. Solve the globe puzzle. Yeah, for me that's like the most annoying one. I think you eventually want to set this as, I want to say 45 on something. I'll come back to that later. Actually, it might say it on this paper. Let me double check. No. Oh, right. I just remembered what that Eureka thing was for. Go over here to this typewriter and just type in the letters of the word Eureka. And of course, now, if you go over here and click on this pocket watch, that's right, Gen Z, this is what's called a pocket watch. God, I hate trying to rotate these things like this. That's 10. There we go, there's 12 at the top. Okay. So we want to make that 7:45. I knew there was something 7, but it was, I had the wrong hands on it though. There we go. Now we got one of these puzzle sites. It definitely works better that way. Okay, so it's not coming out, so that means I need to basically make all these upside down. Like they're the right pattern, but they're not facing the correct direction. There we go. Now the key comes out. Strong box key. Oh yeah. Slot. I don't think I have the safe. Yeah, I do. That's what this key is. Yep. So there's a room that we go to where we have 4 different medallions to access it. This is one of 4, which I feel like we're getting this kind of early. I also hope there's not a limit of how much I can carry because that would be dumb. Okay, so yeah, West Wing key, which I know where that goes. Crown shape, I know where that goes. Ballroom key. We haven't even got to the ballroom either yet, so yeah, should be good. So go over here. Go ahead and equip the West Wing key. Also, I'm used to the idea of the left side being west and right being east, so this feels odd to me. Okay. I don't have a harp key. It's just the bathroom. That's it. I'm pretty sure there's nothing in these. Yeah. Okay. Anything here? So there are 3 of these musical pages with a statue bust on top. So you kind of want to keep an idea of what they're facing, because I didn't. pay attention to it, and then I try to write it later. Alright, so that's for, there's a chess puzzle in a little bit. Don't think there's anything here. No. I need 2 more pieces for that. Do I have a service key? No, I don't. Okay. I think this code, and we'll find out later, is 4289. 4. There's like 2 different names that they mashed it together, and the names, first one had 42 for the first name, and the second name had 89 for the last name. So 8, and then 9. I think that's it. Yep, operator trophy. Solve the telephone puzzle. Yeah, I'm probably doing something that's out of order, but it's alright. Here we go, service key. Nice. Some keys you'll find have multiple uses, like at least 2. I don't think more than 2, actually. Good lord. Who's that? Oh, wait, hold on. I did it. Yeah. No, I can't remember where, but there's like just shows like 2 different maids like schedules of which days are working and which days are not. The top one works all but the 2 days that the other one works, so that's what the code is. Which I just happen to know it already. Nothing here. Okay. Don't think there's anything else I can do. No, nothing else I can do. At least in this room, anyway. Eventually, you'll need a corkscrew for that. Right, I need a screwdriver to take that off. Grab this though while I'm here. Nothing in there, nothing here. Yeah, see, there's the schedule I was talking about. I don't remember this one. I think it's like 236. Right. Yeah. No. I'll come back to it later. We're early anyway. It's actually a very, really beautiful dress for the time, I guess. It's definitely, what's the word? I'm trying to think. Something like over the top, I guess. Yeah, nothing else in here. Oh, I unlocked the door. Nice. I like to unlock doors. I find it easier to get around. Okay, so yes, here's another one. I need to go back to the study. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad that they give you hints because sometimes I do forget what my objective is. So I need to go back to his study and then use the monocle. Not quite sure for what, but yeah. Oh, did I forget to open this chest? I did. Although there's nothing in here, it looks like. Yeah, the chest is fine. What do I need to use the monocle here for? I already got everything I needed. Oh, do they seriously want me to come in here just to click on that for the... Yeah. Alright, so I need to go to the family portrait room. I don't have the tool I need just yet. No. So I need a crank wheel. See, this is a family portrait room, yeah. See, ballroom key. I'm on the second floor, I need a first floor. Oh, yeah, I need to go back to the first floor. Okay. Yes, I have a key that goes to the ballroom over there. Oh, here's that puzzle from on the top right there we got earlier. So we got a dragon, we got a woman, we got a castle tower, or as I call it, a rook, uh, a knight, and a horse. So, uh, here's a dragon. So dragon first, and then the woman second, and the rook third, And then flip these two, which we did. Okay, so we got 2 of these now, these type of items. This door. You gotta go from young to old, like the seasons for like a woman. So I think this one, because she's still the woman that has a kid that's pregnant. That first, then she should be like a little young kid, young girl. So this is like the so that is I guess what spring, and that's summer. This will be fall. She's a fully grown woman, and then winter she would be very elderly. So I think it's this one right here. Yeah, there we go. And we get the last of this. Okay. Yeah, that's what this basically tells us. Alright, so go ahead and put all 3 of them on here. Now click on one, or click on this rather, and then click on one to play. Alright, and then click on another one. Let it play. So it's actually playing music at this time, I just have the sound down. Alright, click on it, stop, and then click on this one again to get that out. Now you got a trophy called Music Critic. Play all phonograph cartridges. Also, this will, if you do a third one, it'll give you a new key, which is the harp key. I think this door is still technically locked, but we can use the harp key now. Okay. Have we not been in here already? No, we haven't. Okay. Okay, so I think this is another trial and error. Alright, so middle, right, left, this all far right one, and then this one. Now I want to say you want to go this one next. No, okay. So bottom right, or bottom middle, bottom right, bottom left, right, top right, top. No, okay. I think I know it then. Yeah, I know it now. Okay. Bottom middle, bottom right, bottom left, right, top right. That's a top left, left, and top middle. That brings it up to this airport, and this time you just want to rotate it until, yeah, just keep rotating until you get all the seats to line up right. I don't know if there's like an easy way to do it or not, but there we go. Now you get the disguise key. which we'll use later. Here's a chess game, by the way. So we have a picture here. It shows on the white side, you want the right bishop and the right knight's pawn. You want to go in that order. You want to go 1 up and 2 up. Oh, damn, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. So this one, we go 1 up. This one, no, damn it. I recommend using D-pad because the joystick sucks. Alright, so that one does 2 up. And then now you want the king's pawn to go up 1. You can ask if I can rotate this a bit, but I think this is it. The king's pawn goes up 1, and then the queen goes down right here. There we go. Gives you another key. Now we got the desk room key. Awesome. Okay. Let's see what's over here. Unlock the door. Awesome. That door's unlocked now. Don't have a key with a lion's head yet, I don't think. Coat of arms. I don't have a coat of arms either. Okay. Alright, so let's go this way. I think this just takes you back to study and all that. Which I don't think I need to do yet, so let's go this way. So we want to go to the guest room. Actually, can I unlock this yet? Oh yeah, I can. Use the harp key. This is the other area to use the harp key at. Let's see, open this all the way up. Need to get the crank for that. So I only found 2 on this playthrough so far, but basically you want to have this bust. There's 8 different positions, and you want to have it this way. You want to have this one this way, and I think this one is normal. I'm not sure. Maybe I move it. No, yeah, I have it left. That's right. There we go. Yeah, see, each one of these has 8 positions, and so literally it's if you didn't know how to solve it and you're trying to do it by brute force, it would be possibilities of 8 times 8 times 8 combinations. And I literally did this one facing one direction, this one facing the direction, and then this one rotating 8 times. Then I did this one, and then 8 more times, and so on. And then rotated that one, and then repeated the pattern. Went through almost all combinations before I got the actual one. And I saw the pictures too. I just didn't realize, you know, I didn't go back for them to see what they showed again. Right. Okay. So this one, like this, this. Now go this way. Now go all the way back this way. I only unlock 2 at a time, so those 2, and then those 2, and then finally these last 2. Alright, I got this thing. Alright, we go to the guest room. So yeah, here's the page. See, Dr. Leland Harlane is 4266, and Dr. Lorna Burns is 2589. But there's something over here. It says call Dr. Leland Burns. There is no Leland Burns. But there's a Leland, and there's a someone else with last name Burns. So you just gotta take those two different numbers, 4-2, and then 6-8-9. Okay, nothing else in here that I can recall. Again, nothing ever useful in the bathrooms. There's not. No, yeah, okay. Alright, so let's go back to the main hall. I guess they call it the vestibule. There's a thing over here we can use. Yeah, so this is where that disguise key comes in handy. Alright, there we go. Now that we got two of them, we want to go and put those in the what's that place called? I'm trying to think of the area of the map. Yeah. I'm trying to think where those things were. Game room, I guess? Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so this way. Yeah, the backtracking is what sucks in this game. Okay, it's this room, though. This is the game room. Damn. What the hell? Okay, I'm turning this off, that's annoying. It's not in the study room. Yeah, see, according to the on the Fluzen sideboard, in most places, Templar Knights and range items with red and blue face the same thing. Or, same, whatever. Do they really want me to call her again? Even though I did that already. Ugh. Apparently going out of order is biting the butt now because they want me to do that when I've already done it. Is it in here? No. Okay. That's just the lady sewing area room, whatever. Yeah, for a game that doesn't give you a platinum, this definitely sucks because it's so confusing. Trying to get around everywhere. Off the other side. what key do I need for this area? Go to bottoms. Okay. Go here. Oh, here we go. Alright, so go ahead and put these two here. Alright, so we want to have each type there of red with a certain weapon facing the one with blue. I don't think it matters which side is which, as long as they're facing each other. So, for example, let's see, we have the red guy with a short sword and a shield. So I need to find a blue guy like that. He needs to be facing where this guy was standing. I'll put him here. Alright, so he goes here. He's now diagonally across. Now this guy has a spear. I need him to go right there. Now, like I said, I want all the reds on the same side. I guess it don't matter, but it makes it easier. So now the two maces. He needs to go where this guy's at currently. Now they're directly across. Now, this guy right here, he needs to go. Oh, so I'm going to move this guy out of the way. I want to say he needs to go this direction. And this one needs to go right here. There we go. Got a trophy called Strategist, whatever, solve the Templar Knight's puzzle. Alright, this one in the middle, it comes out. Click on it, and that should give you the sword key. Alright, well guys, I'm going to end this first part of the video here, because I'm almost out of recording time. So I will see you all in part 2. Peace.